Psalm 77 begins with a verse that expresses a rather common plea. I cry aloud to God, that he may hear me. I picture a supplicant yelling at God, probably waving fists in the air, and I confess that I cringe a bit at such an emotional expression, especially when it comes to religion. I find it helpful to ask the question, why? Why would someone cry and cry loudly, especially to God? One answer is that I shouldn't expect God to know my needs or the needs of others without yelling at him. That answer is not very satisfactory, because we like to think God knows our needs even before we ask. Furthermore, we believe that God hears our whispered or silent prayers. I suspect the better answer to the question of why the psalmist cries aloud to God is that it is good for the psalmist. It is helpful for people to voice their concerns, even to speak them loudly. There are times when loud emotion is good for my soul. Most of us know the benefits of letting it all out. If we're unhappy or being abused or in need, we shouldn't let it eat us up from inside. If we need to be heard, it can be helpful to shout. Who better to cry aloud to than God? If we are to let God restore us, we might do well to create a space where that restoration can happen. One way to create such a space is to let go of our anger and our desperation and the knot of hurt we let grow within us. One way to let it go is to cry loudly and emotionally. God knows how to fill the space that is left when we cry aloud.